Hi guys, my name is Emily. Welcome to the channel. This has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this channel for quite some time now, but I've honestly just keep putting it off and putting it off, but now I am doing it. I always tell my friends that if they have a goal or a dream or something they're wanting to accomplish, that they need to just start now. They need to just do it. So here I am taking my own advice and I am doing it. So a little bit of information about myself. I am a track and field athlete. I run the 800 and the 1500. I grew up playing a little bit of soccer and kind of embarrassing, a little bit of cheerleading too. But I found running my freshman year of high school. I wasn't all that great. I originally thought I was a sprinter because it was easier, typical. But then my uncle ended up getting lung cancer when I was a freshman in high school, and he later ended up passing because of that. But he was a very good marathoner. He ran the Boston Marathon a couple times. He also qualified for the Olympic trials. Wasn't able to go because he broke a bone in his foot, but still quite a big deal that he was able to qualify. But I saw his love and dedication for the sport, and it honestly really inspired me. So when he passed, my family and we ran the Bayshore Marathon up in Traverse City, Michigan. Very pretty race, if I will say so. So if you ever want to try anything in Michigan that's a marathon, check that out. But I did the 10K because I had never ran more than a mile or two at the time. And by the end of the race, I knew that I had to do this. I had to see how far I could get, not only for me, but also for him, to kind of like live his legacy on. So I started training. It was a little bit rough at first. I claimed I had asthma, but really it was just because I was insanely out of shape. At the end of my sophomore year, I won the conference championship in the mile at my high school. That was very exciting, a huge accomplishment at the time for me. And then after that, I ended up meeting Aaron, who is my current coach now. But at the time, he was just a high school club coach. And after that, the rest is history. I started getting faster, started having more fun with it, had people to run with, so I wasn't just by myself. But my dream was at the time, to run in college. My parents had said that they would not help me out with funding with college, so I was all on my own for that, which at the time I was very upset about because all of my friends had help, so I was like, well, this is kind of unfair. But now looking back, I'm really thankful for the fact that they did that, because that made me work even harder and have even more drive to accomplish it. And by the end of my senior year, I went to state. I ran the 800 there, was the first female from my high school to run at state, and I signed with Ferris. So Ferris State University, Big Rapids, Michigan. If you know the hand, it's like up here, so a little bit farther north than where I was at the time. But anyways, so yeah, I went to Ferris. I was very excited. I had finally accomplished my goal, my dream. Everything was working out. The stars were aligning, typical. I stayed at Ferris for 1 year, and then I overall had a very bad experience while I was there. Was definitely not happy and was losing my love for running. I still do not regret any of that experience to this day, because that is the reason why I am here right now talking to you, why I've accomplished some of the things I've accomplished. But leaving Ferris was still one of the hardest decisions I made. I remember I was shaking when I called my coach telling him I wasn't going to come back to Ferris. It was a really big moment for me. But so when I left Ferris, I still had this burning desire to see how far I could get in the sport. Everyone I knew told me that I wouldn't be able to be at a highly competitive level like other people in college are while just training by myself. But I decided to heck with it. I'm going to try it anyways. So I decided to keep training and race what is called unattached. So I'm not attached with the team. I train by myself and then just go to meets, sign up by myself, go there by myself, and then I race. From there, I continued to get faster and worked on my academics at a local community college. I ended up dropping my 800 time from what was a 223 in college to now a 208, so that's a really big difference, all while working towards my degree. A year after leaving Ferris, I graduated with an associate's degree in science and a certificate in human and health sciences. And then that's when I kept coming up with the question of, what do I actually want to do with my life and for my career? I just couldn't decide on what I wanted to actually do. Whenever I thought about graduating from college and then going to work for a company, I just thought, that sounds so miserable, and that sounds honestly like slavery, working for somebody. And so I had this kind of light bulb moment, and I was like, hey, who says I have to work for somebody? Why can't I just create my own job? And so that's when it all clicked. That's when I decided, hey, I think I can do this. And I made the next hardest decision that a lot of people said would be the biggest mistake of my life. But I made it anyways. I decided to jump all in, and I dropped out of college. There have been a lot of rough patches along the way, and I'm sure there are many more rough patches that are yet to come, but that decision has still to this day been one of the best decisions and has given me so much reward in return. So what am I doing with that? I am helping run a small car lot. So I'm fixing up cars, I'm cleaning the cars, I'm putting the cars out, selling them, doing social media, pretty much everything you can possibly think at a car lot. And then I'm also helping a partner of mine run a small business. Both are going really well. And now all of that brings me here talking to you. I am so excited to share this journey with you in the running world towards the Olympic trials. Hopefully one day make an Olympic team. And I'm excited to share this journey along this path of being an entrepreneur and not following the path that everyone else takes, following the path that's less traveled. And it can sometimes be scary because the future along this path is not always promised. It's not always crystal clear. You got to kind of find your own way. And to some people that's scary. But to me, that is very exciting. I can't wait to see where I'll end up in the next 5 years. And I'm excited to share that journey with you guys. I want these videos to be real and raw. I want to show you guys the good times, the bad times, the struggles, the times when I'm thriving. I want to show you guys everything and be 100% real and honest with you. So that's what you can expect from me. Feel free to leave in the comments below anything you would like to see from me, whether that be videos about workouts or different things I've found to keep me injury free, anything running related, anything business related. I'm also really passionate about nutrition and how different things work in the body. So yeah, just let me know what you guys would like to see. I love putting out any kind of new information. And so I guess that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. How do those YouTubers do it? They do like subscribe here. Well, subscribe, you know the drill. See you in the next video.